Welcome everyone to Warehouse Point Library in East Windsor, Connecticut. We are very excited to have you all here today. We welcome Connecticut's Kid Governor and the cabinet members, and we are ready to begin. Brian?
Good morning, everyone, and thank you to Anne and the team here at the Warehouse Point Library. We're thrilled to have you joining us today, those of you in person, those watching us live online. My name is Brian Cofrancesco. I'm the director of the Kid Governor program at the Connecticut Democracy Center, and we're really excited for the Kid Governor's Library Circuit to be stopping here in East Windsor. This is a unique opportunity for people in different communities to get to hear from the Kid Governor and cabinet members about their work and their important platforms and how they're working to make a difference through this program. In just a moment, you'll get to hear directly from our 2025 Kid Governor, Keudy, about what he's been doing this year. And today we have two cabinet members with us, Dawson Quijada and Khloe Wilcox, who will also be talking about their terms in office. We're proud to lead this Kid Governor program here and nationally, and we want to thank some really important funders who are the ones who helped make this possible and make Kid Governor a free program to fifth grade classes all around the state. I want to thank Connecticut Humanities, the Gawlicki Family Foundation, the Filene Foundation, the Connecticut Community Foundation, Citizen Travelers, David Allen Hospitality Group, PeoplesBank, and Victus Coffee, because their support is really what helps fuel this program and allows us to continue offering it now after 10 years as we go into our 11th year. So thank you again to Warehouse Point Library for having us, and please join me in welcoming your 2025 Kid Governor, Keudy Martinez.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming to my library circuit. And thank you to the Warehouse Point Library for hosting us today. My name is Keudy Martinez, and I am your 2025 Connecticut's Kid Governor. I'm from Waterbury, and when I was elected as Kid Governor, I was a fifth grader at H.S. Chase Elementary School. I am now a sixth grader at Aces at Chase Academy. Here with me today are two of my cabinet members, Dawson and Khloe, who will speak with you shortly. Kid Governor is a program for fifth graders who want to make a difference in their community. A fifth grader can become Kid Governor by running for office. They do this by choosing a community issue that is important to them and coming up with a three-step platform to help solve the issue. Students vote in a primary election to decide who will represent their school as their Kid Governor nominee. There can only be one candidate per school. Whoever wins the primary election must work with their class to make a 3-minute campaign video that explains their platform and community issues. Finally, 7 statewide finalist videos go out to all of the registered fifth graders voters, and they vote for the student and platform they want to support. The students with the most votes becomes Kid Governor, and the 6 runners-up become the Kid Governor's cabinet. I was elected by fifth graders last fall, and I am serving a 1-year term as the 2025 Kid Governor. Today, I will tell you all about my platform and term so far. When I was embarked on my journey to become Kid Governor, I wanted to make our schools safer and better for everyone. If you feel unsafe or bullied, it's hard to focus on learning. I believe every student deserves to feel safe at school, and I don't want them to go through traumatizing moments. My platform also addresses mental health. It is important that we take care of ourselves and show kindness towards each other, especially if someone we know is having a tough day or experiencing bullying. I have a question for the audience. If a friend was having a tough day or maybe experiencing bullying, what's something kind you could say or do to help? Raise your hand if you're willing to share. Yeah.
It'll get better.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Good friend. Any other questions? Thank you. Those were some good suggestions. I believe that every student deserves to feel safe at school. I want to work with students, sharing their ideas and turning them into actions. That makes a real difference. Together, we can create solutions that help us feel secure and supported every day at school. That's why I named my platform Speaking Up for Safe and Happy Schools. The Kid Governor program has given me the opportunity to address this important issue statewide and make a real difference. My platform has 3 points. Let me tell you what they are. My first platform is to help stop bullying by supporting and reporting unsafe behavior. I chose this platform point because according to the U.S. Department of Education, 1 in 5 kids report experiencing bullying. To achieve this platform point, I will host a live virtual panel discussion with experts in the bullying and mental health fields. Students will be able to watch the discussion in the classroom or from home. Stay tuned for more details this late fall. My second point is to encourage 5th graders to start a mental health awareness group or club in their schools. This connects with my third point, to promote buddy systems in school to make sure no one feels alone. I chose this idea because people feeling alone is a problem, and I believe we can help change that. I also think students could really benefit from mental health tips so they can support each other this fall. This fall, I will be sharing my framework that students and schools can use to form mental health awareness clubs that can lead individuals like schools' buddy systems. A few of my cabinet members are also addressing bullying and mental health related issues, so we are working together to create this framework. One way that I moved my platform forward was partnering with the Department of Children and Families and CT Family Day on statewide poster contest to raise awareness of the importance of mental health. The theme of the contest was, in what way do you and your family take care of your mental health? I like this theme because it encouraged students to think about healthy habits at home and how they stay positive. It showed that mental health is something we all need to take care for together as families. I worked with my cabinet members to review the poster submission, and it was a lot of fun. We got to see so many creative ideas from 5th graders all across Connecticut, and it was exciting to talk about which one stood out the most. It also helped us learn from each other and see new ways families take care of their mental health. In honor of CT Family Day this month, we just announced the winner of the poster contest, Sri Aurora from Simsbury. Her poster was my favorite because it shared a strong and positive message about mental health in a creative way. The design stood out, and it showed clear examples of how families can support each other. It was the winner because it captured the theme perfectly and could inspire students. Students and teachers, you can download the winning poster from the Connecticut's Kid Governor website and hang it on your classroom or school. I hope you will join me in speaking up for safe and healthy schools and addressing the issue of bullying and mental health. 2 specific things you can do to make a difference in your own school or community are spread kindness and speak up. Encourage classmates or friends to stand against bullying and be supportive allies. Adults can model this by promoting respect at home, in school, in school, and in the community. Start or join a mental health awareness club. Students, you can help organize or Join a mental health awareness club in your school while teachers and adults can provide resources, safe spaces, and guidance. Remember that my framework for starting these clubs will come out this fall. As the Kid Governor, I have my very own cabinet. My cabinet members are the 6 other finalists from the statewide election. They are a big part of my Kid Governor program and have an important leadership role. We meet every month in my office at the Connecticut's Old State House to discuss everyone's platform goals. We have a lot of fun and we support each other's platform. My cabinet members is very important to me. My cabinet members are from left to right on the screen. Khloe from Hartford, Ryan from North Haven, Nava from New London, Dawson from Washington, Dominic from Orange, and Rorona from East Hartford. You can learn more about them in their platform by visiting ctkidgovernor.org Cabinet 2025. Now, you will get to hear from Dawson and Khloe. They will tell you about their platforms and what they have done this year as cabinet members. Dawson will speak with you, and then Khloe. Let's give them a round of applause.
Hello, my name is Dawson Quijada, and I'm a member of the Kid Governor's Cabinet. Thank you for all being a part of our library circuit and for coming to meet Kid Governor Keudy, Khloe, and me. I'm here to talk to you about my platform and my experience in the Cabinet. Like Keudy, I ran for Kid Governor last fall, and on the screen you can see a clip of the campaign video I created. The community issue at the center of my platform is protecting endangered animals. I chose this as my community issue to educate other kids about how important each animal is to our ecosystem and to come up with kid-friendly solutions so that it's even easier to protect these animals. Something as simple as making sure your trash bins are properly closed and secure can prevent trash from going into the environment and harming animals. This is an important issue because every day humans are cutting down the woods and displacing animals from their habitats, or our cars are polluting the streams. For example, there are more and more bear sightings in busy neighborhoods. That's not only dangerous for humans, it's also dangerous for the animals because when a bear starts going through everyone's trash in the neighborhood, they're considered a threat to the community and they might get put to sleep. Or a fish might be living, eating, and breathing in a lake that is being polluted by runoff from the road. And that fish might become sick and be unable to create healthy baby fish. Before you know it, there are no more fish in the lake. My platform has 3 points. First is to plan a pickup litter day, a day when kids pick up garbage in their communities. I choose this because many animals die every year from choking on plastic or getting stuck in garbage. This is a simple, kid-friendly way of helping protect these animals. Second is to encourage 5th graders to write to elected officials asking for more laws to protect our wildlife. I chose this because kids have a powerful voice, but it's the adults working in our state government who can pass the laws to protect animals and punish people who put animals at risk. And third is asking 5th graders to create educational posters about our state's endangered and extinct animals. This is a fun way to get kids involved and interested in this issue. I want other kids to love animals as much as I do and to want to protect them. Having students make colorful posters is a great way to get this message across. I've done a lot this year to work on my platform. At my school, I held a poster contest and raised awareness of endangered species. We also participated in Green Week and spent a lot of time outside in nature. We got to play water games and learn about protecting our environment and the animals that live here or live there. My friends have also really supported my platform. We've talked about the importance of picking up garbage to keep animal habitats safe. In May, I visited the state capitol and the legislative office building with Keudy and my fellow cabinet members. I was able to talk with the people who work in our state government about my platform and encouraging them to support laws about protecting endangered animals. You can help make a difference in your community and support my platform to protect endangered animals by, like I said before, securing garbage bins so that animals and the wind do not scatter garbage around your community, which can harm animals. You can make sure that when you're walking in a park or leaving a soccer game, or even getting off the bus on your way home, you pick up any litter you see and put it in the garbage. You can also use the internet to identify animals you see on hikes and in your neighborhood, and try to learn 3 things about them, because when you know more about someone or something, it makes you care more and it will help you make good decisions in the future. I am so glad I got a chance to speak with you and tell you about my work as a cabinet member. If you would like to learn more about my platform, come see me after the presentation for one of my business cards. Now, I would like to introduce my fellow cabinet member, Khloe, to tell you about her platform.
Hello, my name is Khloe Wilcox, and I am a member of the Kid Governor's Cabinet. Thank you for being part of our library circuit and for coming to meet Kid Governor Keudy, Dawson, and me. On the screen, you can see a clip of my campaign video I created when I was running for Kid Governor. The community issue at the center of my platform is healthy eating. When I was running for Kid Governor in my school, I had 3 possible community issues to run on. I decided to choose healthy eating because it seemed like a pretty good topic. I think it is an important issue because a lot of people don't eat healthy, so it can come down to not feeling good and poor dental health. So I thought it was a nice issue for students like me to be aware of. My platform has 3 points. First is to encourage 5th graders to advocate for better school lunches. I chose this because most kids would like the opportunity to talk to their principals or other leaders about better school lunch and options. Second is to give 5th graders strategies for healthy eating with input from professionals. I chose this because I noticed that a lot of kids at my school don't eat healthy and they mostly eat snacks and junk food. I think if pediatricians and other medical professions give them input, they can have healthier eating options and strategies to try. And third is to advocate for healthier eating through flyers in schools. I think this is important because most people don't eat healthy in general, and it can lead to problems. I think that eating healthy is an important topic that should be talked about in schools. A visual poster can be a creative and interesting way to get the message across. I have had an exciting year as a cabinet member. One of the most memorable moments was during our inauguration day at the old State House. I had the chance to speak with a lot of 5th graders and even was interviewed by all these people from news channels. I got to answer a few questions about my platform, and it was a really cool experience. Keudy will tell you more about the inauguration in a few minutes. In May, Keudy, me, and the rest of the cabinet visited the state capitol building. We met a lot of different representatives, and we even met the Lieutenant Governor Susan Bisowitz. We were able to tell them about our platforms and learn about how bills become laws in Connecticut. It was a very fun day, but pretty exhausting from all the walking around. For my platform, I have talked with some medical professionals like therapists, doctors, and nutrition doctors. I sent them a survey with questions they can answer about healthy eating, which will be sent to schools. I hope you help me in encouraging healthier eating. You can do this by eating healthier food options. That can be eating more healthy options like fruits and vegetables, or eating less junk food. And another way is to talk to other people in your community about healthy eating, whether that's a friend, family member, or a neighbor. If you'd like to learn more about my platform, come see me after the presentation for one of my business cards. I'm so glad I got the chance to speak with you and tell you about my work as a cabinet member. Now back to you, Keudy.
Thank you, Khloe and Dawson. Now, I am going to tell you about my term as Kid Governor, including some of the people I've met and places I've been. The Kid Governor program has connected me to so many amazing opportunities. One of my favorite parts of my term was Inauguration Day at the Old State House. I loved being sworn in by Secretary of the State, Stephanie Thomas, and officially starting my role as Kid Governor. My family, teachers, and many leaders were there to support me. I also got to give my inaugural address in front of a room of more than 200 people and lots of classes watching online. This event was special because it gave me the chance to share my platform for the first time and show students across Connecticut how serious I am about stopping bullying and supporting mental health. This is a brief video of me taking my official oath of office from Secretary of the State, Stephanie Thomas.
And you here as well. And please raise your right hand. Keudy, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will continue a citizen thereof, and that Governor to the best It is now my honor to present you with the Kid Governor sash, the of your predecessor. Myra Stanfield.
Let's begin. Another favorite moment of my term was being interviewed by NBC Nightly News. They did a special segment on their Kids Edition show that featured the Kid Governor of Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Oregon, and talked about our recent elections and inaugurations. I liked the interview because I was able to share my platform with people all over the country, not just Connecticut. It was exciting to represent students from my state and show that kids have important ideas too. This helped me spread my message further and encourage other students to think about how they can stop bullying in their schools. I also really enjoyed my monthly meetings with my cabinet members. These have been some of my favorite times this year because I get to work closely with my cabinet members and hear their ideas. We work together as a team, and it shows me how important collaboration in leadership is in leadership. These meetings helped me strengthen my platform by adding creative new ideas and planning ways to make our schools more supportive and welcoming. I mentioned Connecticut's Old State House on an earlier slide because it is the home of the Kid Governor program. The Old State House once held the office of the Governor of Connecticut, and the 1800s, before the current Capitol building was built. Now, the old State House is a museum. However, as the Kid Governor, the History Governor's office from the 1800s is my office where my cabinet and I meet. You can visit the old State House to take a tour and to see the Kid Governor's office yourself. Another cool thing I get to do as Kid Governor is my own blog. That is where my cabinet members and I write blogs posts about what we have done, what have we been working on with our platforms. You can read our blog on the Connecticut's Kid Governor website. Before I answer some of your questions, I want you all to know that the statewide election for next Connecticut's Kid Governor is coming up this November, between November 3rd and 12th. More than 10,000 fifth graders will cast their votes and determine who will serve as the 2026 Kid Governor. If you are a fifth grader, a teacher, or a principal, make sure your class is registered to participate in a Kid Governor program in upcoming election. It's free. If you are a student, a teacher, or a principal, you can follow along with the excitement at cd.kidgovernor.org. You can watch the 7 finalist campaign videos and watch the live announcement of the election results in mid-November. Now, I would like to ask Dawson and Khloe to come up with me to the podium. Now that we have told you about our platform and term in office, do you have any questions for us? Yeah.
Do you think that this experience might make you consider doing something like this, like running for office when you're an adult?
I have a lot of ideas for the future for me being an adult, such as playing sports, being a professional in office, or running for office, or even being a president. But as of right now, I'm really focusing on my sports, and I really want to be in the NFL when I grow up. But if that doesn't work out, I might run for office after, or, yeah. Dawson?
I don't think I would run. I don't think I would run for it because I'm trying to work on being an engineer, an electrical engineer. And yeah.
I don't think I would run for office. That seems like a lot of work, and I think I might want to do like a different profession that the whole state is waiting for me to make a decision. So, yeah.
Any other questions?
Yeah, who or what inspired you to become Kid Governor? It might be a who, but what did inspire you?
I would say Cristiano Almeida. Before I was elected, he was Kid Governor before me, and I noticed that he really could change things, and he could make a difference. And I noticed that a lot of kids are being bullied nowadays, and I wanted to be just like him, and I wanted to change that. So he inspired me to run for office and become Kid Governor.
And here's a theory, your age?
Yeah.
Something that inspired me was something that inspired me to run for it was learning that you can make your own laws. So I wanted to protect our wildlife.
I don't know what really inspired me. Maybe my friend Alexa, since she was in the cabinet, the 2024 cabinet. So I guess I was like, oh, well, this seems pretty fun. And she was able to get on the cabinet. So I'll just do this too, because this seems like a really fun thing to do, and it would be a good opportunity.
And you did it.
Yep.
Questions?
torch on to the next Kid Governor and cabinet members as well. I guess my question to you guys is, how will you guys continue to, I guess, promote your platforms when you are done? What are some things that you plan on doing after your term has ended?
So some things I would plan to do after my term is ending to still promote my platform is, if I see somebody getting bullied, I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna encourage them to tell a teacher or a parent or someone that could help them and change that experiencing of bullying. And I will also just give them some encouraging words and tell them to, like, don't give up and protect yourself. Like, you just gotta tell the teacher, don't be afraid. Yeah.
I think, I don't really know. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything.
Maybe you'd like to continue just telling friends and people that you know around you, hey, we've got to take care of not only ourselves, but the animals around us, right? So maybe just continue doing what you're doing on your platform, picking up the trash.
Okay. I just remind people. So probably to keep promoting it, I am trying out for student council, so maybe I can kind of use it if I get on to, like, keep promoting my platform. And also, I think I'll try to, like, keep telling people and, like, family members to eat healthier.
Any more questions?
Yeah.
What is the best advice you can give a fifth grader your age that wants to run for exam?
So the best advice I could give to a fifth grader or students my age is to not give up and to keep following your dreams. If you follow your dreams, you'll be successful and you will succeed in life. And honestly, if I didn't follow my dreams, I wouldn't be here as of right now. So don't give up, follow your dreams, and just keep going.
I was going to say the same thing. I guess advice would be go for it. Because if you don't, like, you want to do something and you're too scared to try, then you won't know if you would have made it or not. And sometimes you'll just, like, regret and say, oh, I wish I just would have done that. So, yeah.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Yeah, when I was watching your presentation, which is wonderful, you had presented many creative ways, the flyers, the posters, the cans, and things like that. Did you feel that that was a real positive way to get the message out? I mean, I think it did, but do you think that that was a good forum for those your age to really connect with that?
Yeah, I do think that would, like, inform kids my age to connect with stopping bullying and just helping a friend out if they're experiencing bullying. That was pretty much the best way I could get the word out to other students. And, yeah.
Can you repeat the question?
Okay. In your presentation, you presented visuals and things like that, posters or containers that had things on it and things like that. Did you find that was a good way to connect with your peers and get the message out? I mean, I thought it did. Did you think that that worked?
Yeah, I think it worked because the posters spread awareness around my school. Mm-hmm. And yeah. Well, I feel like their videos had more visuals than mine. It was more, like, eye-catching. And so I guess we just talking and giving out the information was kind of a good way. Yeah.
Getting the word out.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Any more questions? Yes, ma'am.
I know in your presentation you indicated that you guys met with quite a few of officials in different capacities. Do you think that they heard you, what you were trying to get over to them? Do you think they really listened to you and help you to, maybe make some of these changes that you want to make?
I think they did hear. Like you mentioned, I think they did hear me. Like, I'm pretty sure when I went to the Capitol, a lot of the officials told me that my my points and my 3-point plans, it inspired them to actually try harder than they already are and to take what students are saying, because kids have a voice too. Kids have good ideas too. So I'm pretty sure it gave them like advice or like ideas to think about, and make better choices and stuff like that. You're welcome.
I don't really have any words.
That's fine. I think he answered it perfectly.
Any more questions?
Dawson, do you have any pets that might have inspired you to pick your platform?
Oh, yeah. I have a cat named Murphy, and I have a dog named Matikit, and they inspired me because sometimes dogs can like put stuff in their mouth like when they're not supposed to, or they can just when you leave them inside on a cold day or night. I mean, they would probably just go through your garbage can.
Any more questions? Okay, good, move on. Thank you for your questions. Before we end today, I would like to tell you about my interactive activity I have for you. Before you leave, I hope you will stop by the information table and participate in my activity. As you know, my platform addresses bullying and mental health. I think it's important to address these issues in schools as well as in everyday life, whether you're a student or an adult. My activity is making a paper chain of positive messages for yourself and others. As you can see on the screen, I started this activity in my inauguration in January. Now, a chain with hundreds of links is displayed in my office at the Connecticut's Old State House. For my activity, take one strip of paper. On the other side of the paper, write a positive comment about yourself and your qualities. On the other side, write a positive comment about a friend, a classmate, or a family member, even a coworker, or someone else that you know. Then, staple your complete link to the end of the paper chain. And that's it. I will bring the paper chain back to the Old State House to display in my office. That brings us to the end of our presentation. I hope you will stay for a few minutes to meet Dawson and Khloe and me. Remember to do my activity and to enjoy some delicious snacks. That brings us to the end of That brings us to the end of our presentation. I hope you will stay for a few minutes to meet Dawson and Khloe, like I just mentioned. Thank you. Thank you for being here today for my library circuit stop. And thank you again to the Warehouse Point Library for hosting us. I hope you will do your part, no matter how big or small, to speak up for safe and happy schools.